for the technical delays. Bringing you Raider girls soccer tonight. The Raiders, coming off a hard-fought loss to crosstown rival Rapid City Central, are hosting the Douglas Rapid City Christian New Underwood Patriots. With 10 minutes off the clock, 0-0, Raiders looking to bounce back after that tough loss and find their form and rhythm as we are nearing the end of the season and postseason play. So the Raiders are possessing the ball. Shad over to Bradley. Bradley gets it off to the sideline. Connell takes it to the corner, and it's kicked out of bounds. Bradley with the throw. Finds Morrow. Morrow lost it to number 5. Bree Wattenhofer, sophomore forward for the Patriots. And the ball goes out of bounds again. Near sideline. Connell with the throw this time. Morrow over her head. And she keeps it alive, puts one in the box, but it's going to go wide of keeper Jovi Moden, the freshman. And the Patriots will set the ball for a goal kick. So we have a beautiful night here tonight at Rapid City Area Schools Sioux Park Stadium in this AA matchup. It is senior night for the Raiders. In between games, they will be honoring and recognizing the seniors for both the girls and the boys programs and their parents. Again, we're coming to you from GoRaidersLive.com, LiveTicketTV.com, also YouTube Stevens Raiders. We will be covering the girls' game only. Then we will be shifting commentary over to Stevens High School for varsity volleyball in a rivalry matchup between Rapid City Stevens and hosting Rapid City Central. We will bring video of the boys' game on Go Raiders Live, just not audio. So the Raiders bring in a pair of substitutes. Lewis, defender, and Dorman, midfielder. The Raiders have had most possession in Douglas half for this first 12 and a half minutes of action. There's a throw-in on the Raiders half of the field, and it's a throw for the Raiders. Mark that. That is a throw for the Patriots. They get it in. And it's quickly kicked out. Dorman will settle the ball at her feet in the midfield. She got a couple of running players, but great work there by defender number 11. That's Avery Engel who recovered. But now Morrow is challenging for the ball. Looks like we could have a shot. Dorman lines up. She takes a shot, and that's a goal. So great hustle, great persistence by number 14 senior Jenna Morrow. She knocks it out to number 30 Lainey Connell, who has the assist. And the sophomore midfielder, only coming in for about 30 seconds, puts one low and hard into the side netting on the far end. And Raiders leave 1-0. Douglas sets the ball. Play it back to number 9, Maria Alvarez. Dorman challenges the ball through the middle again. Alvarez picks it up, but Underwood comes and gets in the way of that pass, and it'll force a turnover. Throw in Raiders. Underwood to Dorman. Dorman turns. He's got 2 Douglas defenders on and loses the ball. Douglas playing it through the middle, but Lewis is there to push it up to Dorman. Dorman tries to run a through ball. Good idea. Underwood stays on it. Morrow lines it up. She tries to shoot, but number 11 is there, Engel, to knock that away. Lehman with the ball, poked away from behind. Connell tries to play it back to Lewis. She does. Lewis plays it back to Bradley. Bradley plays it over to Maya Cole, the senior defender. Up to Dorman. Dorman working the left side. Tries to go wide. Looks like that was to Benson, maybe? Yes. And that was out of bounds. So Benson and Underwood on the left side kind of interchanging there. This is Benson running down the left. She puts one in the middle. No one there but a Douglas defender. She clears it out. Cole is going to let this one roll out of bounds. And yes, it does eventually. And it'll be a Raider throw. Number 2, Holly Benson, the sophomore. Number 3, Ava Underwood, the junior, have matching ponytails. So I apologize to those two if I interchange their names. Looks like Benson is more in the forward position now, and Underwood is settling as a defender. Douglas plays it through the middle. Outside to the Raiders. Benson keeps it alive. Plays it back through Lewis to Cole. Cole tries to get it up to Underwood, who is making an overlapping run, and it just goes out of bounds. Throw in Patriots. Settled by Lewis. Back to Benson. Dorman. And Engel challenged her and wins that tackle and wins that challenge. Stevens retains possession, though. Dorman with the point of the finger and tries to put a through ball to Morrow, but Patriot defender Kirsten Mace was too good on that one and intercepted the pass. She's forced to play it out, though, with this high pressure that the Raiders are applying. Their goalkeeper's on the 20 on the football lines, and their center back, Charlie Lindsley, comes up now and plays it on the Douglas half. So the Raiders being very aggressive. Dorman, the ball turn. She pushes it in to Fox. Fox retains possession. She's going to get a center ball. Dorman runs for it, but the Douglas defender was there again. That looks like Alvarez. And Douglas has a small bench, so they will be working hard, and the Raiders are pressing perhaps to take advantage of that. Patriots set the ball. That's goalkeeper Jovi Moden. He's had a few saves tonight. She'll put the ball back into the play and goes by a couple Raiders, but it's going to get out of bounds before the sprinting number 1, senior Olivia Hackett for the Patriots, just can't get to it. Ball in, Dorman plays it. Great hustle by number 5 again, Bree Wattenhofer, to break up that possession there. Raiders now taking their time, really trying to get triangulated in their positioning, and they do, but number 9 there, Alvarez, puts a leg out and stops that. So as the Raiders try to find their form and positioning so they can triangulate passes, Douglas is doing a lot of work on defense. Raider throw. Connell gets it in. Tries to push it to Fox. Gets knocked out of bounds. Great effort by Montgomery to try to keep it in bounds and keep it in play, but it goes out of bounds sort of the Raiders. That's Connell. She gets it into Fox. Fox has her back to the goal. Turns. Poked away by number 12, Kirsten Mace. So Douglas defenders are hanging in there, but the pressure of Stevens is relentless. A nice 1-2 ball, and it's going to be a goal. So there's a combination passing, the triangulation we just noted. Dorman, Benson, right back in for a quick touch to number 12. Number 12, Julia Bradley, the senior. So on senior night, beautiful combination there. Dorman to the left, Benson on a one-touch to the middle, and Bradley on a one-touch finds the back netting, and Raiders are up 2-0 with 21:53 left. Little mishandle of the ball on defense, but the Patriots possess it back. That's number 4, Reagan Alvarez, puts it outside. A little back heel, but it goes right into Underwood. Underwood pushes it up to Dorman. Dorman and Benson challenging, gets it into Fox. Fox, crossover, lines up, blocked. Benson puts it in, but Moden is there, goes to the ground, makes that save. A ball that could have found the corner, but definitely could have found a charging Connell on the near side. Moden punts it into play. Lewis is there, but it goes out of bounds.
For the Patriots, number 22, Dakota Day. For the Raiders, number 6, Meredith Lehman, and 31, Nia Turek.
So the Patriots will make a substitution, as do the Raiders. For the Patriots, Dakota Day comes in. For the Raiders, Nia Turek comes in. The Raiders maintain possession on the left side. They've really been working that left side. Dorman is going to sprint to the corner out of her midfield position. Puts one in on goal. A little too long, and the charging Turek, it looks like, 31, was just a little late there, and Moden did well to come out and play that ball. Long punt goes out of bounds. Bradley's going to put this one back in over her head. She plays it up the line. Douglas is there, but they had it out of bounds. That, again, is number 1, Olivia Hackett, who's hustling all over the field tonight. Bradley again waves the player up. And it's good. This time Fox has a touch on it. Nice control there. Ball's at her feet. Surrounded by a host of Patriots, but she's going to ward them off. Stops, a little delay, and maintains possession. So nice job there by Bailey Fox. And then she puts in a shot. A nice shot with the left foot to the near corner, but Moden was there and, again, goes to ground, dives, and is able to make that save. So Jovi Moden, the freshman goalkeeper, is coming up with some nice saves here in this first half. Raiders lead 2-0 on 2 nice combination goals. And we have just over 19 minutes remaining in the first half. For the Raiders, Ava Holsworth will come in. Also, Meredith Lehman checked in, the 8th grader. So Coach Husser and his staff using their depth, and Coach Oscar Maturano and his staff are trying to manage their personnel as best they can and try to stay fresh on this pressuring, attacking Raider mentality right now. Lewis comes up, gets it outside to Benson. Benson takes a shot, and it's just wide on the far side on your screen. Moden tracked that one all the way, knew it was going out of bounds, and Douglas will set up for a goal kick. So Sayla Enos comes in along with Addison Larson for the Patriots. So, again, the coaches for the Patriots are really trying to manage their bench and try to keep as many fresh legs out there. And it looks like the Raiders are going to have a substitution right back. So the starter, sophomore forward, Zoe Barth, who really can make things happen with the ball at her feet, comes back in. Ball played back to the Raiders. Played back to Lindsley, who's going to look up, and she gets that to Lehman. Lehman presses forward, a nice ball on the outside. She has a couple Raiders that can get to it. Halsworth does, and the pressure from Halsworth on Brooke Montgomery forces it out of bounds in a corner to the Raiders. And let's see how they approach this set piece. They've been running a player short and not always centering the pass. This time it looks like they've got 4 Raiders high in the box, Barth in the middle, and Lehman far post. Excuse me, Holsworth far post. It's in, a nice ball, goes over the head of the keeper, but out of bounds, and we'll have a corner on the other side. So number 25, Sophia Lewis, served up Nice cross there, dangerous. Some Raiders in the area. Moden didn't catch it, but just redirected enough to go beyond the Raiders and stay off frame. So here's the short pass in. Center driven, Benson on her feet, and also Halsworth had a look at it, didn't quite get a lot on it, and rolls to Moden. Another save for her. She punts it out, goes over the head of the defender this time for the Raiders. Douglas, though, isn't going to get to it till it goes out of bounds, and Lindsley back there was right there tracking the ball, watches it out of bounds. Raider throw, pushing it forward. Lehman to Lindsay. Lindsay goes outside to Meredith Lehman. Eventually goes out of bounds off of Douglas. Meredith Lehman throws it in. Comes back to her. She turns, tries to get it up the line to Benson. Lewis is there off the deflection of the Patriots. That ball plays high. Benson on the run. She takes a shot. Oh, off the goalie, off the pipe, right back to Moden. So bad luck there for Benson, but Moden was there. Caromed off her arm, off the pipe, right back into her arms. Great reaction there by Jovi Moden, the freshman keeper. She is keeping the Patriots alive in this one. She's had a handful of nice saves there. Corey Lehman pushes it up and outside, then back to Lindsley. Lindsay to Hoff now. It looks like number 35, Emily Hoff, is in on defense for the Raiders. Pushes up the side. Corey Lehman, but it's intercepted by number 4 for the Patriots, Reagan Alvarez, and possession back to the Raiders. Barth with the ball at her feet. Through ball, she gets it up. Halsworth controls it. Nice job there. Turek cuts inside. She stays with it. Tried to turn on it. Nope. Great job by number 13, Brooke Montgomery, to push it back. And the freshman goalkeeper had the wherewithal that it was a pass, so she had to kick it out of bounds short of the Raiders. Quick turn off of Brooke Montgomery. So a nifty, crafty little play by Turek. Quick turn, struck the ball. The ball goes off a Patriot. Another corner for the Raiders, and Lewis, who had a nice service. We'll see what she can do with this set piece. So from the corner, she lifts the hand. Players make the run. It's a nice service again. Oh, Lehman was just a little too late, and Benson was just a little too early, and it split them both. But another great service there by sophomore Sophia Lewis, and the Raiders just could not convert. Barth again, applying pressure. She pushes it back to Lily Shad, the sophomore, to Barth. Barth tries to play a little 1-2 with Shad, but it's a little far. And Avery Engel, who's been busy back there for the Patriots, kicks it upfield, but again it goes out of bounds. So when the Raiders possess it, the Patriots possess it, they're trying to go long and wide to try to have their front row players or forwards get under it. That time it was Maria Alvarez that was sprinting hard to try to keep that ball in bounds. Goes up to Barth, off of Barth. Barth keeps it live. She touches it to the middle, but the assistant referee, Rob Lehman, is going to say, nope, that ball is out of bounds, and the throw is going to go to Douglas as they try to see which ball we're going to use now. So the ball girl is right there. Great job by these young volunteer ball girls. If you ever see them, give them a shout or buy them a treat at the concession stand. They work really hard down there. Goes out of bounds on the other side. This time it'll be a throw Raiders. Lehman pushes it up. Benson gives the ball a push, but it's off her toe, out of bounds. She turns to throw quick, tosses it back to Lehman. Lehman with a double clutch throws it up. It's going to find Barth, it looks like. No, that's Morrow. Morrow challenging with the ball, and it goes out of bounds off of Patriots, and it looks like number 10, Soleil Enos, is limping a little bit, and she's going to come off, so you don't like to see that. I already have a short bench, and one of your solid players back there coming off and just limping awkwardly. That's too bad. Let's hope she's okay. Nice job there by number 11, Avery Engel, who's just done a great job on the back line, steps in and regains possession. Addison Larson keeps it alive. They play it up. No one there but a host of Raiders. Emily Hoff turns, gets it outside. That ball's going to be out of bounds, a little bit too much. Trying to touch it over there to number 6, Meredith Lehman, the 8th grader. It got out of bounds. Ball being played through the middle by both teams, pushed up the field by the Raiders. Again, the hard work of the senior, Jenna Morrow, puts pressure on the defense. But number 12, Kirsten Mace, stays solid and puts it out for a Raider throw. Bradley with the throw, the senior. Tries to get it to Connell, but goes out of bounds, and we'll do that again. Strong throw this time. She goes to Barth. Barth with a back heel. Morrow just off timing, couldn't get to it, and Douglas will kick it out of bounds, and it looks like Bradley's going to hustle back and get a position to take the throw again. Barth comes forward to her, comes to the ball, plays it back this time to Lindsay. Lindsay to Lewis. Lewis plays it back to number 35, Junior Hoff. Hoff pushes it out wide to Meredith Lehman. Lehman to Benson. Benson plays it back to the middle to Lewis. Lewis, good ball to Barth. Barth has some space. Oh, tried to put one through. Again, a great job there by Olivia Hackett. Blocked it, but Barth retains possession. Up to Underwood, switching again this time with Benson. Benson's going to hustle, but it gets out of bounds. So a lot of overlapping runs on that left side. And a good, dangerous combination with Underwood, Benson, and then you combine some of the middle players, and the Raiders have had plenty of chances, just either off the mark or some good goalkeeping by the freshman keeper, Jovi Moden, for the Patriots. Lewis going to wind up. Oh, almost got it outside to number 30, Connell, who would have had a free run at the goal. Douglas, again, great job by Hackett to just get in the way, pass it back to Kirsten May. She clears it. Raiders possess again. They're calling, nope, they're going to foul there. Aggressive play by the Raiders, and center referee called the foul, and the Douglas will set it on their side on the 40. That's number 12, Kirsten Mace, that'll put this one into play off the free kick. She drives it in the middle, looking for Alvarez, but the Raiders were there, but Hackett possesses, but is stripped by Barth, who's just hustling. She's got some green. She's going to wind up, take a shot just wide left. She had great space and great pace, just couldn't get to her right foot where she wanted on the ball, and it goes wide. Patriots will take the goal kick, trailing 0-2 with just about 7.5 to go in this first half. Again, this is senior night for Rapid City Stevens Raiders girls and boys soccer teams. So Go Raiders Live and Live Ticket would like to thank and congratulate those Raiders seniors for all they've, and their parents for all they've contributed to the program. And at halftime, we will read those names and make sure everybody gets a brief introduction to those seniors, as we will, as I noted before, have video of the boys' game, but not audio, as we will be transferring audio over to the varsity volleyball game against Rapid City Central. Raiders play it back. Barth, Lewis, quick back to Shad. Shad's going to wind up from distance right at Moden, though. good thought. The Patriots trying to win the ball had nobody in the box but the goalie. Modeno stayed on her line, and that was an easy save for her. This time Douglas has it in clear, but Engel can tell by how she held her face, miskicked that one with the left foot out of bounds. But the Douglas possesses through the middle, but it's given back up off the push of Underwood. Gets it back in the middle. Lewis, a little too strong on the push. But the Raiders get the ball back, play it to Barth again. She has space. This time she goes to the middle to play a ball, but number 12, Kirsten Mace, was there again to knock it away. But the persistence of the Raiders, and Benson coming on with the shot, the left foot, and again, just wide. So that is either... So Lily Shad, the hustle Shad, got it out to Benson. Benson had a great run and look at the ball. Engel was a little tight, and the ball goes wide the far side of your screen. Underwood hustling up on the ball. Does a nice job to play it, keep it down at her feet. Great touch there. Good little pass to Benson. Benson gets in the middle. Morrow turns. Morrow faces a goal. Puts one in, but again, wide. So the Douglas defense is just doing enough to cut angles and making the shots difficult for the Raiders. And Morrow sets it up again. She'll play this one in, but right to Connell. Connell pushes it over to Corey Lehman, the junior. She possesses the ball. She pushes up the field, but is stolen by Alvarez. And Barth gets it back, takes a shot, blocked by Douglas. And this ball's still alive on the Raider half and has to be kicked out by Engel. Barth, after the quick throw, just goes over her attempt to push that one down, but the Raiders get it back. A little push ball from Benson back into Barth, too far away. Douglas defense was there before Zoe could get to it. That ball's going to run almost all the way down the corner before it goes out of bounds. So Raiders will have a throw in deep on their own side. Get it in. Benson pushes it, but it's out of bounds off of Douglas, so the Patriots, so it'll go right back in. Underwood, Benson, off Benson and to the Patriots, but host of Raiders there. Underwood, it looks like it goes off the Raiders this time. Douglas with the throw. Good job there by Hackett. Puts the ball at her feet, tries to push it up, but it's out of bounds. So Hackett working hard to make something happen. There's just too many Raiders there. And this throw, again, out of bounds. So the Raiders will continue to throw. Let's see if they continue to work the sideline. This time they do again, actually. Underwood, Hackett pushed up. Barth, this one's going to stay in bounds. Barth has speed. Patriots trying to recover. Barth's got an angle, lines it up. And number 12, Kirsten Mace at the last minute, positions her body between the ball and the goal. And that looked like it might have been trouble, but Mace is there, goes out of bounds, and this time junior Lily Shad, the midfielder, will set the ball on this set piece off the corner. No one playing short right now. One in the middle of the goal coming on a run. It's right there off the head of Barth and then off the chest of Barth. So it went Morrow with the first touch, off the save. Morrow with the first touch. The goalie got a hand on it, came back out. Barth, off of her head, hits the crossbar, comes right back to her with no defenders in the way. She just chests the ball in as she's standing right on the line. Goal Raiders. So all the work the Raiders are doing, that was a well-deserved reward off of a set piece. Started by Shad there. Benson regains possession off the kick, pushes it up the side. Barth is running for it, and she's going to get it. Great hustle, great speed. Morrow went for a first touch in the left foot, and again, Kirsten Mace, she's going to be tired, but boy, she just sacrificed limb there and got her leg in the way and deflected that ball. Number 5 now, Bree Wattenhofer has a run up the left side. It's going to be pushed out of bounds, for a throw-in. Nice job on defense there. Being in control for the Raiders is number 12, the senior, Julia Bradley. Long throw. Gets it in. Kind of a standing bicycle kick there. I guess a bicycle kick's a bicycle kick. The Patriots with their first shot on goal goes high and a little wide, but off of that clearance attempt, the Raiders had no one in the middle, and it looked like number 11, Engel, who's all over the place for the Patriots, got a shot on that. Touch by that's Lehman. Tries to push it up to Connell. It goes out of bounds, throw to the Patriots, and number 13, Brooke Montgomery. Montgomery lifted both feet on that one, trying to get it far, and that's a violation. And both the center and the AR call that one, and a dart of a throw by Bradley, quick off the set tomorrow. She has it in the middle. She's going to turn to the middle, and guess who's there? Number 12. Raiders will push this one up, and it goes out of bounds. They tried to loft it into sprinting Connell, but it was too long, too strong, and goal kick to the Patriots and Jovi Moden. Raiders, looks like Barth was marking Engel a little too close on that one. Oh, no, it's a handball. So I stand corrected. Hand went up. Now I see position. Off the set piece and low drive, and it goes wide. So over the ball there was junior Charlie Lindsay. She drove one low, but was just wide and had to hustle because the horn just sounded for the halftime. We'll stay here to introduce on the broadcast or on the live stream the Raiders seniors before we go to a break and words from our sponsors on Go Raiders Live and LiveTicketTV.com. Well, let's meet on the audio here of this live stream the girl Raiders seniors that they'll be honoring in between games. Again, for the third time, the boys game will be video live streamed for soccer. The audio commentary will be moving to the volleyball varsity game against Rapid City Central, rivalry game. Let's first meet the captains, the senior captains, as there are some co-captains on here. Goalie Morgan Jost, senior, a goalkeeper, has been with the Raiders all 4 years. Morgan is an outstanding student and has had a great season. Number 4, and also co-captain, defender Maya Cole Sr. We also learned a lot about Maya and how courageous she is as following the starting lineups. If you can see on your screen where the ball is, she sprinted across the field, across the track, up the grandstands, into the crow's nest to sing the national anthem. She got a restart on that because she was out of breath, and then did something very few of us could do, gave a nice rendition of our Star Spangled Banner. So congratulations and thank you, senior Maya Cole. Number 12, senior defender Julia Bradley, had a great season. Very consistent defender back there. Has been fun to watch her effort and leadership from up here in the booth. And number 14, who got to start tonight and has been putting a lot of pressure on the Patriots, senior forward Jenna Morrow. Again, she's had a great night and been in the mix of the goals and just working hard for the Raiders. So thank you to those 4 Raider girls seniors and their parents for all you've done for Raider girls soccer program. Well, let's transition and meet our boys seniors that, again, will be recognized between games. Number 1 senior, Gabriel Cox, and member of last year's state championship team. Gabe's a very dangerous, explosive player, and when Gabe's on with his touches, watch out. He finds the netting quite often. Number 4, tenacious defender, not the biggest defender in the world, but if you measure heart and intensity, he's a giant. That's number 4, senior defender, Johannes Carter. He's also a trackster, pole vaulter for the track team. Senior defender, Dale Kenyon, number 6. Dale's come on and had a couple of good games here lately, and they had a good one against the Cobblers, and then he had an exceptional game against St. Thomas More. Number 13, senior defender, Sam Knutson. Sam is a hard worker, very solid back there, grinder, and just really challenges for some of those high balls. Number 14, one of the senior leaders, midfielder, Luther Bushing, having an outstanding season. The offense is run through Luther. He's a general out there on the field and really distributes the ball nicely and takes advantage of his scoring chances. Number 15, senior defender, Ryder Drobny. Ryder's another hard-working, strong, physical defender. Hard to play him off the ball, and he's just been really solid back there. Number 16, senior defender, Henry Porish. Like those other defenders, just well coached, and you can see as the season goes on, their conditioning is starting to show as Henry showed quite the motor the other night. And then number 22, senior defender Dimitri Lewis, who's coming off some injuries for his senior year, and so it's been a slow start, but Dimitri has come in and done a great job and has been an added spark plug as a senior leader. As a matter of fact, in their rivalry game against Central the other night, Dimitri made a great run on a service from senior Luther Bushing and just did everything by the book, timed it right, saw the run right, found the line, found the space, and in the air as a defender transitioned and drove a header into the net against the Central goalkeeper, Warren, who, if you know anything about Rapid City soccer, that is not an easy task. So great job by Dimitri, who's set off the scoring and gave the Raiders confidence to score another goal late in that game, and earn the win. So congratulations also, and thank you to the Raider boys seniors and their parents for all they've done for the Stevens boys soccer program. We will be right back after we take this break to start the second half, and let's make sure we thank all those sponsors.
Would you buy your insurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399. Would you buy
your first car? It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today. Your first.
Whether you're pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live. Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead,
Belly Brothers Auto Tech is the bark of the town. Belly Brothers is one of the top-rated local auto shops in South Dakota. From an oil change to transmission repairs, they'll treat your car with exceptional service at reasonable rates, with plenty of financing options also available. Holding an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau since 2008, Belly Brothers will get your tail wagging. And visit Jennifer Young next door for your tax accounting needs. Belly
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name. When you ask,
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change. We all want to be.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Setting it all up for you guys.
Things are going wrong.
Oh,
and
tech
we have
support.
10 minutes until the game.
He was your IT tech support.
Yeah.
Okay, we ready? We're going. We are back. Start of the second half of Class AA Girls Soccer. Rapid City Stevens Raiders hosting the Douglas Rapid City Christian New Underd Patriots. Raiders 3-0 at half. The sheet could look a lot different, but the Raiders just had a few near misses, and the freshman goalkeeper, Jovi Moden for the Patriots, had a handful of nice saves. So Raiders looking to build on this 3-0 lead, and they start off with that high pressure pass in the middle. Barth turns and a goal.
Raider goal number 10, Zoe Barth, with the assist to number 7, Avery Dorman.
So Dorman gets a ball played to her. She puts the ball at her feet, sees Barth in the middle. Barth with a quick turn with the left foot, and was just driven hard enough and low enough that Moden was just a little late to get down on that. And with just over a minute gone, Raiders lead 4-0. Hallsworth picks that one up, puts it through the middle. A little too strong for Fox, but it's going to go out of bounds. Not quite a corner. It'll be a throw in deep for the Raiders, and it looks like Bradley's hustling all the way up the sideline from her defensive position to hurl this one in. She does. Tries to get it to Fox. Does. This ball's trouble. They can't clear it. Goes off Fox. Goes off another Raider and off the pipe and a goal. So it looks like number 31, Naya Turek, off the turn. I really can't credit assist because it was a pinball back there. The Patriot defense just couldn't clear it. And as it came to Turek, she was square and lined up on that one, and no chance for Moden and the Patriots. And with less than 2 gone in the second half, the Raiders tack on 2. So that just off finishing has been corrected right away by the Raiders. And their pressure and now their accuracy with their strikes have led to 2 goals. Played down by Bradley. She plays it up. Fox is on the run. She's going to control it. Gives a little stutter, crossover, puts it in the middle. Oh, just beyond the outstretched leg again, I believe, of Nia Turek. What an amazing run. A little off-speed stutter, crossover left to right, and Fox put that laser right to the feet, but just a little hard, and Turek the 8th grader, was just probably, from our vantage point, a couple inches away of making this 6-0. So good action and good accuracy and execution by the Raiders. You're coming out very sharp, aggressive, and in good form here. Barth going to play that one, and it's going to go off the Patriots, and it's going to be a Raider. Looks like it's going to be a throw. Hustling ball girls again, get that ball in. Bradley with the long throw to the middle. Knocked down nicely that time by Douglas. They have their composure. They get it pushed up. They have a little run. Let's see if they try to counter. They do, but it's pushed a little bit too far on this near side. And the Raiders are going to watch that one go out of bounds. And Reagan Alvarez was trailing and actually won that ball back for the Patriots. Back to Alvarez. Dorman, though, now at her feet. Plays it up. Sideline. Fox is in there bumping. Nice toe touch. She's going to pull through. She's got anything with the left foot. Nope, turns back to the right foot. Oh, just off balance a little bit. Had it lined up, but just was a little off balance and struck that ball a little bit too much in the middle, upper half, and it rolled to Moden. Great intensity and build up again by the Raiders. They press again. Barth again, challenging and wins it. Dorman goes outside, a little too far outside for Halsworth, who was making a break towards the middle, and Dorman went outside. So that'll be out of bounds. Patriots try to play it up. Kicked out by Bradley. They basically stay in the same spot for another throw, and they go up the line again. Halsworth is just being so persistent, challenging the ball. A lot of forechecking there. That one's put in by Shad. Shad to Barth. Good turn on the ball. She's got 2 defenders around her. Tries to shoot, but it's blocked. Shad picks it up. Dorman plays it over. That's Meredith Lehman. She puts one just over. So that looked like it was going to find the netting, but just went over. Not sure if Moden knew that was going over or just was going to be able to get to it. So Moden will set it up, kick it out, but there's Bradley again right there. Halsworth tips it up, but right to a Patriot. Like to Alvarez. Alvarez pushes it up, but it's good challenge there by Shad. Barth right there. Boy, they are everywhere, the Raiders right now, really putting high pressure. So you can tell the Raider coaching staff told the Raiders to be confident and aggressive in their game plan because they've come out with just a different level of energy here. Set piece by Shad. This is going to be a direct kick, I believe. Shad is over the ball. Puts that one in, and it does go right to goal, but it is on frame. But Moden standing right in the line of the ball, and will catch that one and punt it out. She goes up the field. Lehman heads it up. Dorman gets a little piece of it. Lehman again. Plays it over to Dorman. Dorman plays it back over. Looks like she tried to go to Morrow. It's pushed up. Lehman's going to run on it. Douglas has to kick it out of bounds. And another throw in. That one's nicely played off of Dorman. Pushed up by Douglas. No one there. And 35 Half's going to push that one over to Bradley. Bradley's going to work it in the middle through Shad. Raiders lose it. Same three combination there. Let's see what they do this time. This time Shad goes back to Bradley. Bradley pushes it up. Hallsworth puts it in the middle. No one's there. Dorman's there. She winds up, but it goes out of bounds. So a dangerous ball in the middle that just had an odd bounce to it. So Morrow couldn't get a good beat on it. Dorman tried, but it goes out of bounds. Wide to the keeper's right. Boy, Meredith Lehman, the 8th grader, just persistence personified on the left side there. Just will not relent on the Douglas defenders, making them play the ball errantly. And another ball forced to be put out of bounds. And the Douglas defense is trying to reshape and find their shape here as the Raiders have come out with a little different level of intensity. And we have some substitution. Lewis will come in. And Corey Lehman comes in with Lewis. Larson comes in for the Patriots. A ball out of bounds there. It looks like it's going to be goal kick. So there was a little scrum there down on the end line, and it goes out of bounds off of the Raiders. Moden with the touch. Puts it out to number 12. Mace, she plays it up. Douglas is trying to get something going. They keep pushing up. This time they get it up to Engel, but the touch was a little too hard, and Raiders earn the ball back. This time they play it all the way back to Jost. Jost gets one of her few touches, plays it out to Ellie Tennyson. First we're seeing of her tonight. Off Lewis. Good job there by Alvarez. Alvarez is going to chip it ahead. Running onto it is number 15, Jersey Van Eye, and Douglas is going to win a corner. So great job there by Jersey Van Eye. Challenge the Raiders and put that same pressure they've been putting right back on them, and that earns them a set piece. So let's see if Avery Engel, the junior defender, she's going to be over the ball. Let's see what Douglas does. They have someone short there. That's number 4, Alvarez, but she's marked by Barth. We have a runner into the middle. Set piece goes out wide. Let's see if they can get a shot. They try to get a shot, but it's blocked by Turek. Turek pushes it up to Barth. Barth, little push from behind, but that doesn't knock her off the ball. Barth has a through ball. She's got it. It's there. Holsworth. Let's see if she's got it in stride. Holsworth turns. Shot. Hits the pipe. Out of bounds. What a great build-up, running through the middle, and then Barth was patient and put a ball right on the feet in stride to Holsworth, and she had a good whack at it just off the pipe. So good action here by the Raiders, and the Patriots, with a short bench, have really done a nice job hanging in there, as it's 5-0, and if they could earn goals in their effort, it would be closer than that. So Patriots doing a great job of hustling and working hard out there. Mace turns, 2 Raiders there again, persistent, and it goes off a Raider, but there's not a lot of room for the Patriots on their first touch. That time that one's out of bounds off of Reagan Alvarez. So for the Hackett will come in for the Patriots, and the Ponytail twins for the Raiders, Benson and Underwood, will come in. That's number 2, Holly Benson, the sophomore, number 3, Ava Underwood, the junior, and they intertwine and switch back and forth of their defensive and midfield positions. So A little wrinkle the Raiders have put in there that was very effective in the first half. They really played that left side. Let's see if they go back to the left side with those two in. This time the solid Bradley just kind of plays it out of bounds. I'm not sure if she just couldn't find who she was looking for, if the ball got away from her. At any rate, Douglas puts it back in, and Raiders retain the possession. Hoff pushes it through the middle. Lewis is challenging Alvarez. Alvarez still on the ball, but here comes Bradley. Number 9, Alvarez, Maria Alvarez, junior midfielder, is a really nice player for the Patriots. She's had a solid effort here. She gets the ball again, couple touches, keeps it alive, but then Barth is just too quick. She puts it up the line. Morrow's giving chase, but that's going to be number 12, Kirsten Mace. There again, and just with no support, had to put the ball out of bounds. We're going to have a Raider throw, and the hustling Julia Bradley works her way up again, all the way up to the side to take this throw. Let's see if she goes long into the box like she has been. Looks like there's Raiders deep. She does. That one's off Hallsworth, I believe. She keeps it at her feet, puts it in. Right on Morrow's feet. Morrow tries to turn, but it looked like that's either Engel or Montgomery. Can't tell from this far away, but a nice job not to panic there by the Douglas defender. Held her ground, and her position kicks the ball out of bounds.
Number 30, Lainey Connell, and now in goal, 39, Nora Tucker.
So senior Morgan Jost will get her little curtain call as she'll come out, and lots of high fives over there for her. And she'll be replaced by the sophomore, number 39, Nora Tucker. So a new keeper in for the Raiders. Douglas plays it through the middle. Barth, just a magnet to the ball this half. Plays it on, bounce back right to Lewis. Lewis pushes out to Bradley. Bradley takes a couple touches, and Douglas wins that one back. Can't tell if that's Hackett or Enos out there. I don't know if Sayla Enos has come back in, so we're going to say it's Hackett. Again, Enos went out in the first half limping, and so again we really hope she's okay. She was fun to watch. So the Raiders in the midfield have possession. Tennyson getting a lot of minutes this half. In the middle. Lacey Hartley, the 8th grader, comes in for the Patriots, and it'll be Patriot throw. Raiders set up their defense. Benson pushes the ball out of bounds. And again, nothing easy right here. Everything's being challenged. That time, Lehman gets a foot in and knocks it right back out. This time, Underwood steps up, gets a pass, pushes it up to Barth. Nicely, Underwood right back, stays on it, get the ball, puts it in the middle, no one there. That one's cleared out by Engel. All the way out, and it'll be out of bounds and a throw to the Raiders. So Underwood will look for Benson. She's got her, but a little too far, but a good idea there. Reagan Alvarez tries to box out with her back throw. Does a nice little turn there, but Underwood just stays with it like she's playing defense on basketball. Shuffled her feet and intercepted the pass. This played back to Tennyson. Tennyson through. Barth. Everything kind of working through Zoe this half. That one's off, trying to go to Benson, but Barth right back on the ball. Underwood right there. Off of Tennyson. That's going to go to Lewis. Lewis outside to Underwood. Underwood to the middle to Barth. Barth turns, hard turn. Morrow trying to run on it, and Engel was there. Benson, off of a missed kick there by Douglas, is going to stay on that ball, and it just goes out of bounds. So throw into the Raiders. A quick throw. Benson, Morrow turns, see if she can put it in with the left foot. Nope, tries to turn again, but it's knocked out of bounds, and the Raiders are going to earn a corner kick. Can't see who's running. It looks like Lewis is going to set the ball for this corner. And she's had really nice services tonight. Raiders again, no one on the post, but Barth will be right in the middle, and a host of Raiders making the run in, and was right there, and a goal. Goal Raiders. That looks like Connell. So off the run, it went by one Raider, took a bounce, and Lainey Connell on the dead run got her foot on it and pushed it right into the back of the net. 6-0 Raiders, and that was nice to see Sophia Lewis get rewarded as she served up some nice balls so far from the corner. And so that entry pass and delivery leads to a goal. Raiders lead 6-0 with 22 minutes left. Patriots, number 13, Montgomery, working hard to try to keep the ball. Goes wrong, gets right back up. That's great hustle. Challenges Morrow, has to kick it out of bounds, but that just shows that the Patriots are not quitting. What a great job of coaching. They have great attitude and great effort out there. Brooke Montgomery, the freshman, just refuses to give up, and her defensive work paid off, and Raiders will throw the ball with Benson. Check that. That's Underwood. Ava Underwood will throw the ball in. She does. Looks like Fox trying to keep her position, but she slipped. Douglas gets the ball up and out of bounds. So they are working the combination now. Underwood, Fox. She gets it to Benson. Back to Fox. Fox pulls it out through the middle. Nice back heel. Pushes it through the middle. She's going to play it back. Nope. She turns, shoots. Nothing, but Benson's there. Benson puts it across the middle. Connell again. Connell's going to push it back to Bradley. Bradley goes just high and wide. So the Raiders worked it into the middle, and then a nice little touch pass by Connell back for the shot, and that one's high and wide. And Moden kicks it out to the middle. Misplayed. Morrow blocked. She had another line on a shot and got blocked. She comes again, this time with the left foot, and it goes out of bounds. Douglas plays it short this time. Play it wide to Mace. Mace tries to get it out there. Doesn't. Morrow's there. Thinks about lining up. Doesn't. And then a shot by Fox and a goal. What an outstanding job of patience by Morrow, the senior. Played the ball patiently with a touch to the middle. Drew defenders. A nice little side pass with a perfect amount of weight, wasn't too heavy, and Fox lined up and bent that into the upper left corner. There's no way Jovi Moden had a chance on that. Surprised it stayed in the net. That ball had some heat on it. 7-0 Raiders, just over 19 to go. Oh, we might have a little. Yep, blows the whistle there. Center referee Ed Schultz. Again, the aggressive Raider play. Sophia Lewis was marking the Patriot player, and the Patriots, no, they give up a penalty to Stevens. I'm sorry. Sophia was taken down, so I stand corrected. That one's served in by Maya Cole. Too hard, too far. Right to Moden. So apologize on that last call with the foul. My eyes saw it right. My brain just couldn't process what to say. So here we go. It's Thursday. Patriots play the ball up. Nice job by Cole. Just won't give ground. She plays it up to Lehman. Lehman to Fox. Raiders on the run again. That ball played a little too short and too far inside, but the hustling Connell and the hustling Raiders just will not give any relief here. Fox with a nice turn. Another nice turn. Now with the left foot. She puts it in the middle. Morrow with a turn. 2 turns, but she's triple teamed. And finally, that's Engel that gets it out of there. So that time, the senior Morrow attracted 3 Patriots. She does again. Leaves Fox wide open, I believe, and she is has her head in her hand, knowing that she had that one served up and just mishit it. So unfortunate there for Bailey and the Raiders, but as the Douglas defenders try to swarm on Connell and Morrow, the middle's been left open. So just one more time, reminder that in between games will be senior night. If you want to see the senior night on the webcast, stay tuned to the girls version. We'll stay right here. And then following the girls game and senior night, the production team will be moving to the boys viewing window of the varsity soccer. Again, commentary will move from girls soccer and senior night to Raider Cobbler volleyball over at Carroll Hyder Gymnasium. So we'll stay here as long as we can and bring you action. Again, the boys game will be streamed. Senior night will be streamed. Just will be without audio. Ball out of bounds. Put into Underwood by Benson. Holly Benson having a nice night. She's had a lot of good shots. Just either saved or barely off target. So Underwood gets it in this time. And it looks like Morrow hustling the ball. Defense comes out, clears it, but there's Cole. Cole puts it right back in. Underwood just can't get there. She was going to try to get her toe on it to push it up to Benson, but ball goes out of bounds. So Alvarez comes in for the Patriots, and a new goalkeeper, Addison Larson, will change places with the freshman Jovi Moden, who the score might not reflect it, but she worked really hard, and really the balls that were at her and she had a chance to save, she saved nearly all of them. So good job by her tonight. Douglas just still tries to get it out. They do. They get it out to the outside. Played back by the Raiders, but too far, so it's going to be a throw for the Patriots at midfield. Put in play to Alvarez. Alvarez played in the middle. Montgomery played it up. The Raiders retain possession, though. Underwood calmly. Fox turns with the back heel. Pushes it outside, but plays it back to Bradley. Bradley looking for space. Raiders trying to spread out. Cole, see if they can really triangulate passes and have midfield possession here. They do. Lehman. Benson back to the middle. Fox is going to get there, tracking it down. Fox takes a shot from outside. Stop. Kick save there by Larson, and then she wraps it up. And she's going to punt it away. So good job there by the Raiders. You like to see that. Up 7-0. They worked the ball and tried to maintain some position through the middle before working up the left side. Lehman. That's Corey Lehman. Pushes it over. Fox back to Cole. Cole surveys the field. Over to Benson, a nice little inside move. Gets it back to Lehman, but a little too far of a touch off Lehman, and kicked out of there by Wattenhofer. Played back in. Here's Fox. Fox on the run. Fox rolls it in off Larson. Larson deflects it, and then she corrals it. Working hard on the right side for the Raiders is that tandem of Connell and Morrow there. Bradley there. Oh, that one's lofted in, but Larson is kind of finding her ground. That time she handles it cleanly. So again, on that right side, Charlie Lindsley. Oh, check that. As I get far away, I got to get the binoculars out here. Check that. That was Corey Lehman that put that one in, but it's going to go a little far off the Raiders, and goal kick for the Patriots. Larson plays it short, dangerous. Morrow's right there putting on pressure, deflects it, but Douglas is able to keep possession off the head twice of Engel. Alvarez gets in there. Engel again, third time with the header, and it's pushed back to Corey Lehman. Back to Cole. Cole again. Quick turn by Fox, but too long. Douglas is there. She gets it back. Pushes to Underwood. Underwood with a nice touch. Benson pushes it up to Underwood on the overlapping run, but it's kicked out of bounds by Patriots. So Benson and Underwood just have a knack for the fill replace overlap runs. It's very fun to watch. So great tandem there. And they are both underclassmen, so the Raiders are going to get to see that again. Good news for the Raider fans. Goal kick. Larson this time looks like that Bradley's there. Morrow. Touch. Not there. Connell coming up now. She gets a piece of it. Douglas gets it. See if they can counter. They try to, but the hustling Lehman is right there. Calmly puts it back to Cole. Cole puts it right back up to Fox. She turns over the ball, but again gets a little bit away from her, and Morrow wasn't quite there to support her and recover. Patriots work the ball to the far side and goes out of bounds. Connell will throw. Connell throws it high down the line off a Patriot. Back to Fox. Fox pushes it back to Lewis. Lewis goes opposite field and gets Lehman, but a little too congested there. The Patriots clear, but Lewis is right back on there. The hustling Alvarez is trying to make something happen, but Cole calmly steps in, and we start the combination threat again with Benson and Underwood. Goes in the middle. Morrow, it's deflected away by the Patriots, and we're going to have they're going to say off of Morrow, out of bounds. So the Patriots will have the throw in. Reagan Alvarez tried to get in there, can't. This one's put in high and over the goalposts and wide of the uprights, and goal kick Patriots. (7-0), 9.5 left. The Raiders will recover after this game and come back and face a tough Spearfish team. Spearfish will have a great battle this Saturday, I believe, with the undefeated and one-tie Cobblers. And the last time I looked at the rankings, the Central Cobblers and Spearfish Spartans were ranked right next to each other. So Saturday at Sioux Park, that'll be a matchup. And might be an opportunity for the Raiders to come and take a look at the Spartans. So as we wind down and get ready for playoffs, it's kind of a buckle up because it can get wild. And in the past here at Sioux Park Stadium, there's been years where all four programs have had success, and the schools have had to work together to host 4 games in a day, and that for a soccer fan, you love it. So Lewis with the windup, and she goes wide.
Patriots substitutions number 5, Bree Wattenhofer, 15, jersey number 9.
Douglas will set to kick this one out. Short again. Morrow again pressing. She's going to get there, but Ingle's going to push it out of bounds. And again, Benson Underwood combination working. Benson puts it in. Raiders there, but Douglas number 5, Bree Wattenhofer, just gets the foot on it. Goalie comes way out. She's out of the box. Tries to challenge Bradley, and Douglas eventually pushes out Brad again with the long throw by Julia, who's had a great night tonight. She'll get another chance at it as Douglas kicks it back out of bounds. Headed in by Connell, kept in by Patriots. Left foot puts it in. Patriots are there. They're going to clear it, but Underwood's going to find it. Rolls off her foot to the Patriots. Benson recovers. Pushes it back to Cole. Cole over to Tennyson. Tennyson looking to play the middle of the field. Changes her mind, goes up the side. Connell gets it up the side again. Fox is right there. So nice work back. She takes a shot. It's off for the hands of Larson and goal. So she's been close many times at that time off of a nice build-up when Tennyson looked to go to the middle but saw space on the outside, and through Connell and some work it gets to Fox, and Fox turns and puts that left footer home for another goal. So 8-0 Raiders, just about 5.5 to go on senior night here. Again, stay tuned on GoRaidersLive.com. Brought to you by LiveTicketTV.com and all of the sponsors to take in senior night as the Raider boys will be, and their parents will be introduced, followed by the girls. Then during the boys' warm-up, the production team, Jake, will transition to the boys' video live stream, and for one last time to make sure we informed everybody, the audio commentary will transition to the varsity volleyball game, Rapid City Stevens hosting crosstown rival Rapid City Central. So with 4.5 to go, Raiders up 8-0. They've maintained possession on the Patriot half with a lot of high pressure and some good combination passing, and it just kind of too much for a short bench for the Patriots, who have had great effort tonight. They should be very proud of that effort. Morrow off of the quick throw, and just another great job there. Shielded away, textbook job there. That was number 2 this time, Emery Hackett. So Larson, short one again. Ingle takes a run out. It gets it up the field. Looks like she went for number 4, Reagan Alvarez, I believe. Nope, check that. That's Olivia Hackett. It was just too far. Morrow touches it. Raiders lose the ball there again. Number 12, Kirsten Mace steps in, and that one goes out of bounds. Quick throw again by the Raiders. This one gets over the head. Morrow's running onto it. Keeper doesn't know where to come off the line or not. She finally does, and scoops it up easily. So a little indecision by Addison Larson. Obviously normally doesn't play in goal, but she got there. Ava Underwood, the junior, throws it in at the feet of Fox. Fox turns. She goes to the middle, turns back outside. Getting challenged there by number 21, Moden, who's now in the game. And a save. Quick shot by the Raiders. And no, not a save, just wide, just out of bounds. Tough to see from this distance, but it was in the side netting, but on the outside. So kick right to Connell. Connell puts it in tomorrow, intercepted by Engel. Played all the way back. That's Tennyson. She's going to look middle and kind of try to switch fields to Benson. Benson gets a touch on it, but nobody's there except for Engel and Montgomery and Larson. Larson scoops it up. She'll punt this one down the field. Tries to go to the middle to number 6. She does. There's 21, who is playing goalkeeper now, is on the field. Moden had a touch and a run at the ball, but Stevens' defense goes out of bounds. Hackett throws it in quick. Hustling Moden's right there. Ball's put up the line. This is number 15, Jersey Von Eye, who's had some nice plays. Earned a corner kick, but she gets it back to Tucker. Tucker, the goalie, has to play it at her feet as a pass from a teammate. Gets it up to Benson. Benson with a nice ball out wide to Underwood. Morrow's running in on it. She goes to the middle now. Underwood trying to track that one down and just can't. It looked like Benson had the right weight on it, but just couldn't get it tracked down by Underwood. But a great idea, and that combination continues to put pressure on the Patriots. Underwood plays it in the middle. Big run, kicked out low by the Patriots. Eventually, that gets to Von Eye. She pushes it up. Off a Raider, right back to the middle. Hackett kicks it, but taken there by Bradley. Bradley to Morrow. Morrow turns. Looking, turns patiently. Fox with the shot. And this time, Larson off her feet. Benson puts it back in. No, Underwood puts it back in quick with the left foot. Goes off. Looked like it went off the Patriots for a corner. And yes, Larson had it in her hand like a goal kick, but looks like Maya Cole's going to set this one. Number 4, the senior. See how she served this up? Arm up. She puts it, drives one high. Oh, nice cross on the end of it.
10 seconds.
Going to find nobody. Looked like it got lifted over the top by number 3, Underwood, and that's going to do it here on senior night. Raider girls over the Patriots 8-0. Stay right here. We'll continue to have video action of senior night and video action of boys varsity. Thanks for tuning in. Again, stay here for senior night. We will see you next time. For the audio portion, but one more time, please stay tuned to the girls stream here for the senior night presentation, and then we'll switch over to a new viewing window for the boys varsity.
I mean, it's fine. They'll just
Seeing the names of subs, so I didn't have to.
Thanks, Jared.
Yeah, no, thank you guys. It's fun.
You heading to volleyball?
Yep.
Go call her. I'll see you over there. Go get him.
What do you think, Coach? Are you getting enough time? Especially since it's boys first.
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll with the boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to honor our senior boys and girls soccer players and their families. We appreciate all of the dedication the players and parents have given to this program for the last few years. Let's meet the senior boys and their parents. Senior Raider Luther Bushing, parents Nancy and Philip Bushing.
I'm going to turn the video for this camera on so that
Luther is a 3-year letter winner playing soccer for Stevens.
just so you don't
He's
say
a
anything
3-year member
too.
of All-State Orchestra. Luther also maintains a 4.2 GPA. He plans to pursue a mechanical engineering degree after high school. Senior Luther Bushing. Johannes Carter and parents Janet and Mike Carter. This is Johannes' 5th year playing soccer for Stevens High School. He was a member of the 2020 state championship runner-up team and the 2023 state champion team. Johannes also participates in pole vault for the track team. After graduation, Johannes will either join the military or attend college to become an athletic trainer. Raider senior Johannes Carter. Gabe Cox and parents Melody and Jimmy Cox. Gabe has played soccer for Stevens High School for the last 4 years. He was the leading scorer for the 2022 state championship team. Gabe also participated in track. He would like to play collegiate soccer after graduation. Raider senior Gabe Cox. Ryder Drobny with parents Marianne and Steve Drobny. Ryder is a 4-year participant in Stevens soccer. He was a member of the 2022 state championship team. Ryder maintains a 3.8 GPA and is on the honor roll. He plans to pursue a career related to physical fitness. Raider senior Ryder. A 4.4 GPA. He hopes to attend Stanford and pursue an engineering degree. Raider senior Samuel Knudsen. Dimitri Lewis, parents Irina and Chad Lewis. This is Dimitri's 3rd year playing defense for the Stevens boys soccer team. He is a founding member of the Stevens Cycling Club, and after high school he plans to attend college to study entrepreneurship. Raider senior Dimitri Lewis.
The bold-faced lie. He was not a founding member. It was a 13-year-old club.
Henry Porish, parents Lisa and Eric Porish. Henry is a 4-year participant in Stevens boys soccer. He was a member of the 2022 state boys soccer championship team. He maintains a 3.95 GPA and plans to study mechanical engineering after graduation. Raider senior Henry Porish. And now for our Raider senior girls. Julia Bradley and parents Tiffany and Brent Bradley. Julia has participated in Stevens soccer for the past 4 years. She has served as JV captain and was voted most inspirational player her junior year. She has lettered in soccer and track. Julia maintains a 4.0 GPA and plans to attend Colorado Christian University next year. Raider senior Julia Bradley. Maya Cole and parents Cindy and Mike Cole. Maya is is a 3-year letter winner in soccer and is currently a varsity captain. Maya was honored as the KOTA Player of the Week in 2023. She was a member of the 2021 and 2022 state soccer teams. Maya is also a 2-year letter winner in the Stevens Choir. She is on the honor roll and a member of the National Honor Society. Maya plans to study wildlife biology in college after graduation. Raider senior Maya Cole. Morgan Jost and parents Amy and Ryan Jost. Morgan is a 4-year letter winner in soccer. In 2021, she was named second team All-State. Morgan was honored by the Rapid City Journal in 2022 as one of the best of the West for soccer. She has been a captain for 2 years. Morgan maintains a 4.0 GPA and is a member of the National Honor Society. She is committed to play soccer at the University of Sioux Falls and plans to work toward a degree in business administration and management with an emphasis in healthcare management. Raider senior Morgan Jost. Jenna Morrow and parents Krista and Jason Morrow. Jenna is a 3-year participant in soccer. She has also participated in basketball, tennis, and wrestling while in high school. Jenna lettered in wrestling last year. She plans to attend Brigham Young University and study early childhood education. Raider senior Jenna Morrow. Once again, fans, let's show our appreciation for the senior players and their parents.
Belly Brothers Auto Tech is the bark of the town. Belly Brothers is one of the top-rated local auto shops in South Dakota. From an oil change to transmission repairs, they'll treat your car with exceptional service at reasonable rates, with plenty of financing options also available. Holding an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau since 2008, Belly Brothers will get your tail wagging. And visit Jennifer Young next door for your tax accounting needs.
The new Chevy Silverados keep rolling into Danny Menho Rapid Chevrolet. Get our exclusive $1,500 Danny Menho discount on every new 2023 half-ton Silverado. That means total savings up to $3,000 off MSRP on any Silverado half-ton. Or take advantage of 0% APR financing and 22